In a town on the edge of a vast forest filled with towering and wide-bodied trees, there lived a little girl named Dina. One day, Dina took her basket and went to the forest to gather fruits. To her surprise, there were no fruits on any of the trees. Dina pondered, did someone pick the fruits before me? She looked around, walked, and wandered, but she couldn't see anyone. Tired, she leaned against a massive tree trunk to rest. At that moment, she heard a rustling in the bushes and noticed a turtle happily munching on the leaves. Dina thought, maybe the turtle knows what's going on in the forest. She gently asked, "Hey turtle, there are no fruits left in the forest. Do you know who picked them?" The turtle replied, "No, I don't know." Curious about the missing fruits, Dina and the turtle decided to investigate together. After a bit of walking, Dina asked, "What if we continue tomorrow?" The turtle, being wise and experienced, quickly realized that Dina was tired and sleep-deprived. "Okay, let's continue tomorrow. But don't forget to go to bed early tonight," the turtle advised. With her empty basket and thoughts about the fruits, Dina returned home tired. That evening, as she eagerly ate her dinner, she told her family about the turtle. Not too late, she gave her parents goodnight kisses and went to bed, excited about the adventures awaiting her the next day. Early the next morning, Dina, who woke up, had her breakfast, and with her basket on her arm, headed to the forest to meet the turtle. She found the tree with 3 bird nests and large branches where the turtle lived and started waiting. After a while, Turtle appeared in the distance. "Turtle, how about I carry you in my basket?" "This way, we can go faster," said Dina. Turtle agreed, "That's a great idea." So, Dina lifted the turtle into her basket, and they began walking together. Along the way, they discussed who could have picked and finished all the forest fruits. It must be a monster, they both thought. As they walked, they asked every flower and bird they encountered on the road, "Do you know who picked the fruits?" But there was no one who saw or heard anything. Dina's legs began to ache, and her arms struggled to carry the basket. Seeing Dina tired again, Turtle asked, "Oh, look, you're tired quickly again. Didn't you sleep well?" Dina replied, "I went to bed early, and I had a good breakfast." Turtle then said, "Well, maybe you're weak, because you haven't exercised enough. If you had done sports, your arms and legs would be very strong, and you wouldn't get tired so quickly." Then added, "You will see the magic of sleep, healthy eating, and exercise very soon." When Dina arrived home, she felt very tired. She thought, "Thank goodness there are no fruits in my basket today. Otherwise, how would I carry them?" She explained what had happened and why they couldn't find the monster due to her quick exhaustion to her parents during dinner. The walks in the forest had whetted her appetite, and Dina wiped her plate clean. Her father promised to prepare another fantastic breakfast to help her regain her strength in the morning, and her mother promised to demonstrate some exercise movements. The next morning, Dina woke up with the sunlight streaming through her room's window, the delightful scent of spring, and the sounds of birds. She opened her window and breathed in the fresh forest air. Today, she felt much more energetic. She said to herself, "I'm sure we'll find that monster today." Even in this short time, Dina felt her strength, power, and even her joy had increased. As she briskly walked to her mother, she thought, "These 3 magical things really are magical." She exercised with her mother, saying, "It's so easy and so much fun." After the exercise, she finished her father's prepared breakfast with a great appetite and, once again, took her basket and headed to the forest. In the forest, the turtle was waiting for her. Dina placed Turtle in her basket again. Turtle remarked, "You look very good today, little girl, your energy is in place," winking at Dina. Dina said, "Yes, it's perfect. I did what you suggested, and I feel great." They started walking in the forest again, chatting and asking about the monster they were looking for. Everywhere was colorful, just the way Dina loved it. At that moment, a thin thread on the ground caught her attention. They followed the thread and discovered a silkworm eating the collected fruits. Dina, wondering if this tiny silkworm was the monster they were looking for, approached the silkworm and said, "Hello, silkworm. Did you collect all the fruits in the forest? The silkworm replied, yes. I needed the fruits to make colorful threads. That's why. The turtle added, eat the fruits, make colorful threads. But look. You have too many fruits, and most of them have rotten. Dina and Turtle explained to the silkworm that no one could find fruits, some forest creatures were starving, and the trees hadn't borne fruits for a while. The silkworm hadn't thought about it that way. With sadness, it said, let's do something, let's make the fruit trees bear fruits again. While they were brainstorming about what to do, Dina excitedly turned to Turtle and Silkworm, saying, I can distribute the surplus fruits to forest animals. And when the trees start bearing fruits again, I'll bring you some. How about that? The silkworm exclaimed, that would be fantastic. Everyone can enjoy fruits, and I can continue making colorful threads. Dina distributed the fruits to the forest animals that day. Seeing that her fruits didn't go to waste, the trees started bearing fruits again, and the forest came back to life. Thanks to these three magical things, Dina began to grow taller, her cheeks started to flush, and her arms and legs strengthened. Now, she had the strength to pick fruits even from the top branches of the trees. In the forest where they offered these delicious fruits, they all lived happily ever after.